people of Reddit, what are your useless talents? I can drink water really fast. I can down a 20 ounces, 500 milliliters bottle in a single gulp. The TSA has made this slightly less useless. Pornhub would love you. I can put my foot all the way behind my head, while sitting. That's not useless. I can talk like Donald Duck. My 3-year-old finds it hilarious. She will be hunched over laughing and end with, Donald. Which is my cue to stop or she is going to pee herself from laughing so much. Kids can be so simple. Anyone who can talk like Donald Duck instantly cracks me up. It's the best. I'm really good at picking things up with my toes, like when I'm cleaning the house up or whatever. I ended up developing a chronic pain condition that affects my back when I got into my 20s, so it oddly worked in my favor. Side talent fact, last week my 4-year-old wanted to show me her useless talent she had been working on, and guess what? Girl is damn good at picking things up with her toes. We're weird girls. I can do all 151 original Pokemon impressions. I'm weirdly good at saying words backwards, and I practice in my head to pass the time when I'm bored. But every time I tell someone and they test me, they always use a word like onomatopoeia and I fuck it up so nobody believes me. I can gleek. I can also mimic hummingbird bird noises. I purposely learned how to suck air between my 2 front teeth to mimic them, because I like seeing them get all huffy, puffy, and pissed off when they think a rival is in the area. They're cutely aggressive little things and I adore them. It's a useless talent, but provides some mild entertainment. I love gleeking, especially since some PPL are like, WTF was that, you damn lizard. I can move my head skin and it looks like I'm wearing some sort of wig. My husband is uncircumcised, too. I can do a convincing meow and have a random cat go looking around, confused. I have 20 years of meowing experience, so at this point I am a cat? No, seriously, I was at the Philippines a month ago and I meowed at an alleyway and a cat literally hopped over a fence and ran to me and started rubbing its head on my leg. I made a friend. Cats love me. I am a 45-year-old woman that can, still, consistently hit 97 miles per hour fastballs in a batting cage. My dad was a professional baseball player and we hung out at batting cages for a good chunk of my childhood, so I had a lot of practice once my dad and his buddies figured out that I could do it at all. My dad even hustled people for quarters when I was a teenager for laughs. Completely useless talent, but I'm kind of proud of it. The very reason I asked the question is for this. We think that the talents that make us special are the ones that are useful in real life or earn you money. But what sets us apart are those weird things that we classify as useless but relish all the same. I don't even have the useless ones. That's your useless talent, that you are talentless. You are amazing, dude. I'm very good at Googling for answers to technical questions and video game walkthroughs. Congratulations, you're a software engineer now. I'm laughing so hard because that's my job and all I do is Google stuff. I feel like this post was made for me. I can solve a Rubik's Cube in under 10 seconds. I am really good at pencil tapping, but not actual drumming. I am really good at Super Smash Bros. I can make that raindrop sound. I can click my tongue way louder than the average person. I can do all sorts of pencil spinning. My childhood was just learning weird tricks to impress people. I can do the tongue thing. I've done it in my friends' ears and apparently it's one of the loudest they have heard, so that's cool. I can easily enter a lucid dream. How? I am super interested in lucid dreaming because I have very intense and vivid dreams, and I want to use them for my art. I only had one once. Yes. For art. It's called hentai and it is art. I'm good at finding 4-leaf clovers nearly anywhere I go. Can dislocate my thumb and put it back into place. I'm super forgettable. Being super forgettable is a useful talent lol. When I stop clapping, everyone in the room stops. There's no mind control involved, so I guess I am just very good at knowing when to stop. Are you sure it's not mind control and you don't know it? I can spin my eyes real fast, making a convincing water drop noise with my mouth. Memorizing the 50 US states in alphabetical order. Knowing TV show theme songs by heart. I can sort of vibrate my eyes from left to right. That's the only way I can explain it. I'm sure you'll find something if you Google it. Voluntary nystagmus. I have vertical nystagmus, too. I can sound like the predator and I have a ridiculous amount of useless knowledge. Sounding like a predator is easy. Come into my car, little girl, I've got candy for you. Being able to browse Reddit without realizing it's past bedtime. We are all chronically talented in that lol. In fact, I'm doing it right now. Spinning a pen around my fingers, Zippo tricks, juggling, bar flare, coin tricks. All utterly useless. One I've never seen anyone else mention: give me any whole number greater than 2 and I can near instantly come back with 2 other numbers which complete a right-angled triangle, the whole A2 plus B2 equals C2 thing. It's not exactly difficult, but it's far less impressive over the internet where I might not respond to, or see, a challenge for hours, and a computer could find such triplets of numbers in a split second. In person, doing it entirely mentally with my eyes closed, it's maybe a little bit impressive, if you're a primary school math teacher. Ooh, I actually have one. I can remember screen names really well, so it'll just be playing League and all of a sudden. Hey, I think I played with you a while ago. Don't remember your name. It was like 4 months ago. I give karma to people on their cake day. The real MVP. I splash water droplets onto a table and draw with them. They get pretty elaborate but they dry up quickly. Oh well. I can take almost any phrase and reference it to a show, movie, or song. I can pop my thumbs out of place and bend them in unnatural ways. I'm double-jointed or whatever. I can put most of my ear in my ear hole and it stays there for as long as I want. Is it true to ask for a photo? I can make an owl sound by cupping my hands and blowing, can also do a wood pigeon by rolling my tongue at the same time, as if you were rolling your R's. Knowing not to put a space before a question mark. Damn you, a genius. Flap my ears. I can sit in a W shape. Any flag, I know what country that is. I can make a fake bow and arrows out of plastic coat hangers and hair elastics. They don't shoot very far, nor fast, but they work. I can't think of any scenario that this would be useful. I can burp at will. No need to eat or drink anything. I can even spell names by burping. All you have to do is swallow air and I do it pretty easily. Yeah, no big deal. Farting at will is of course a different issue. You do the same thing, you need to point your ass up and suck in. It's weird, but doable. I can do it while sitting, but there is a 50-50 chance that I will shit myself. That's a chance worth taking in my book. I close my eyes at night, focus on the darkness but realize it's not completely dark and notice these dark greenish hue shapes? Or low tint lights. Poor description, I know. If I focus long enough, I can move these shapes to merge together, and if I continue to merge them together long enough, they actually become a dark blue color light that is very bright and visible, similar to a blue-colored laser pointer. The effect lasts for like 10 seconds and eye vision becomes normal. It becomes difficult to create the blue light again afterwards. I'm sure I'm somehow activating certain cells in my eyeballs. Best performed at night and possibly after watching TV, Computer monitor to have light beam in your eyes so light fragments remain as you sleep, close eyes possibly. 2016 really energized me, and let's just say I have like half the House and Senate just fucking memorized. I didn't try. It just happened.